I've talked before about how our creative flow kind of slowed to a crawl around 1998. It has since taken like 8 years to progress, socially progress, what normally would have taken just a year, based on how we've progressed over, let's say, the past 70 years. It's not just our creative flow that has slowed down to a crawl, or basically stopped. It's our ability to change and progress as a society beyond our tribes. And in actuality, to some degree, instead of going forward, we've actually went in reverse. Refining things at the cost of learning things. Sticking to our tribe rather than reaching out. Stating things the way that those who are part of your tribe would state it, and then expecting people to just understand, and if they don't immediately understand, you tell them to go get educated. Yeah, not a good thing. And both sides do it, they just word it differently. And there's more than just two sides, but those two sides are the biggest sides. But as I've said before, when 20 years ago, we were actually more diverse in opinion and viewpoints, and more open-minded to new ideas than we are now, there's a problem. More than anything else, this polarization and tribe clenching that we have going on has set us back further than anything Trump has done, or anything that, if Hillary were president, that Hillary could have done by this time. We have sent ourselves backwards. And oddly enough, we have technology to thank for it. We were not prepared for the social changes that technology would offer. We'll eventually get used to it, and we'll eventually learn from this stuff. But because of the current climate, and we can say that it's because Trump got elected, but it's just because we have, I mean, if Hillary would have been elected, things would have probably been just as bad in this regard, because it would have been the other side that would be, it would have been just as polarized. The reason why we could become so polarized is because of the way that technology has changed us. All these tribes, you no longer have to listen to other sides, you can just cling to your tribe. All this information that's available out there, but we show what our true natures are by doing the tribal thing. When I say our true nature, I just say, it's being human. But right now, socially, I'd say we've been set back 50 years. Trump didn't even have to actually enact anything. Just him being president and the tribalist way that we've become, yeah, we've already sent ourselves back that many years. And it's happening in places beyond the US. I just read recently about a friend of mine being verbally bullied or ridiculed for wearing something that has a rainbow on it. This is in England. Not a place I would expect to see that sort of thing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how something that this can't be just the Trump presidency. It's this whole series of things that is unwinding, and we're watching history unfold without any knowledge of really what's coming up. But it seems like we're reaching this crescendo where it's getting so, we're ready for something to tumble, to something to fall, something to crumble, something to happen, the other shoe to drop. We're all in this mode waiting for this something. And it's weird, because it's like everyone seems to feel it. Something is going to happen. These patterns cannot continue without something going, on one side or the other, or both sides, or, maybe there'll be war. Maybe that's what's coming up. Maybe that's what we're sensing. There's going to be war. So much shit going on right now. So anyway, Hemingway.